Hopefully, hopefully this works today. I don't know. You are leaving Steam. No, I'm not trying to leave Steam, bro. I was watching the Gray Zone Warfare video. Anyway, this is gonna be like my fifth day trying to see if the game is broke. Excuse me. Because what's been happening is every time I go to the Dark Ether, like it crashes. So I don't. It basically it doesn't crash. It'll just say something along the lines of matchmaking something 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 unable to proceed or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna see what happens, or I'm gonna see what happens anyway. And yeah, we'll see if it see if I'm able to actually get a game. Let me do this. One second. I gotta pull my stream up. I gotta lower the audio. All right. There we go. Sorry if you hear any wind blowing in my headset. It doesn't matter. I think I have a tombstone. Feeling kind of tired today. I don't know why. Like I slept pretty good. I mean, went to bed not too late last night. Played a little bit of Warzone for a little bit. I have an interesting video that I'm going to upload here probably tomorrow. It does that sometimes. I don't know why when I start my stream. Like it'll just go up to like 200 like your shadow band. Anyway, so I have an interesting video that so let me break it down. Long story. I'll try to make it short. I was watching Bobby Poff stream on Twitch, and this was like a few days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, and he was just complaining about him constantly being stream sniped. He said, it's just ridiculous. I can't play the game. And it's even people like friendly stream snipers. Like, and what I mean by that is people would come and just drop all their money, drop them like, what is it called? A gulag token or whatever it may be. And he just said he was tired of it. He said, look, he knows that people are trying to do it to be nice and friendly and stuff like that, but it's still stream sniping nonetheless. And he was tired of it, yada yada yada. And I respect that because that is stream sniping. And when he's trying to like drop nukes and people are stream sniping them and constantly just harassing them and stuff like that, it's really hard for him to get into the game because then they're coming like not only are they typing in game chat, talking garbage in game chat, but then they're coming to his stream and talking trash and making accounts and stuff like that. And said that he was like, I'm at the point where I'm ready just to get a VPN so that I can just put my location elsewhere so that I can't get stream sniped. And then he started talking about like some people using it for their advantage, and then I was watching someone else talk about it, and like and they were talking about he didn't think it was cheating because it doesn't break the terms of service for Activision or Call of Duty. And see, I disagree. I think it is cheating if you use a VPN because you are avoiding the SBMM, skill-based matchmaking. So, but in the same breath, like I think that it's okay for some people to do that because they have a good reason, like people stream sniping, or maybe they live in an area where the skill level of the player isn't that high, and maybe they want to, say they live in, I don't know, just somewhere that has a low skill level of player, you know, um, Vietnam or something like that, anyway, they want to boost up their skill level against better competition. So, they use a VPN to accomplish that. Like, so I don't really think like it's an issue for some people, but regardless, point I was trying to make, like I said, long story short, I bought a VPN to see if it actually does anything. Like, does it like actually give you bot lobbies? And honestly, I would say no. Or no, I take that back. Like, I would say it does, but I think for Warzone, it's not going to be the same way you think it is, or it's not going to be as good as it is if you're trying it in multiplayer, because you have so many people. They're going to put a ton of people who maybe they're just matching them up in servers or closer to that location that are actually good at the game. It's not just going to be people, I don't know. Anyway, I made a whole video about it. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I will upload it in a couple days. And you can definitely tell a difference, like in the player skill. But also another interesting thing was, even though it would appear that maybe my cat or my like my my FPS, my latency, all that stuff wasn't that much different than what you would think it is, because I'm in a country so far away. It actually was. I noticed several times like where I was firing like invisible bullets. I mean, I only tried it a handful of games just to see. Didn't cost that much, just $7 or something for the one that I got for, I think it was for a month or something like that. But, you wouldn't want to use it. I mean, you don't have a reason to use it in zombies. Honestly, I don't think you have a reason, if you're not like a content creator or like a big streamer trying to avoid stream snipers. I really don't see the benefit of it, because like I said, like I noticed like invisible bullets. Like I would fire and like, even though it looks like my ping is only like 80 or 100 or something like that, I don't know. I have a feeling it's probably higher because 80 ping servers, and they've never really been that bad. I don't know. It's funny nonetheless. Like, I mean, look, it was an interesting thing to try. I was curious about it. Like, I was curious if it, you hear people say, oh, you got bot lobbies because you VPN in and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't, not for Warzone. I don't think it's, I don't think like people who haven't tried it or for themselves, I think they would be surprised at the lobby not being as easy as they think, because here's the thing, you got other people that are VPNing too, because you have like basically what you would consider 5-star lobbies. And what I mean by that is there's certain locations where the competition, mainly poorer countries, where they're less likely to maybe have like a PS5 or playing Warzone on a PS4 or Xbox One like last generation, or maybe they have like a, a low end or even mid end like laptop instead of like a, $5,000 gaming PC with a RTX 4090 and 128 gigs of RAM and a 360 hertz OLED monitor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're gonna have an advantage if you have like a higher end PC and have a little bit more money. And then also too, like poorer countries, you're probably less likely to run into someone that has hacks because, I mean, they probably can't afford it. Like, and it's no disrespect to anyone. I mean, I'm just stating. Coming at it from like a, logical point. But that's what I talked about in the video. Like I just pointed out some of the things why, it's not going to be what people think it is. Like, would I use it to play Warzone? No, I wouldn't use it to play any game, to be honest. I mean, for one, I stream to, sometimes I'm lucky if I have 3 people, let alone 10 or 20, let alone 2,000, like Bobby, has, Bobby Poff.
Let's move.
For someone like him, I think it's absolutely okay if he used it. And he don't even have to use it for bot lobbies because the way that it works, like, I think he's in North Carolina is what he said. And, he could just find a lobby, on the West Coast or, something like that. And that would probably help with the stream sniping to some degree. But it wouldn't necessarily give him, like, easy lobbies. Or it wouldn't give him easy lobbies at all. Actually, like I usually average, if I play Warzone, like solos, probably like 10 kills. Something like that. That doesn't mean that my kill to death is like 10. I'm just saying, like, generally, I'm going to get like 10, 11 kills, something like that. On average. Of course, I'll have games where I have a lot more, and I'll have games where I have less. My very first game on the VPN, I had 4 kills and got shot in the back. Died. The very first game, when I loaded in, I had invisible bullets. What I mean by that is, like when I shot, it was like almost like my bullets didn't do any damage. And I think that probably has to do with the fact that my ping's probably higher than what it should have been.
I'm driving.
I don't know what people, I was listening to someone talk about something about not being attached emotionally to video games. And, like, caring if you die or if you win the game. Like, yeah, who really cares, bro? Like, who gives a shit? Like, it's just a game. Not the end of the world. Like, more or less, like, stop getting angry at it or whatever. I do sometimes. I get pissed off at these games. Like, ultimately, it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to get Pack-a-Punch 3 and a couple self-revives before I try the Dark Ether, see if it works. I haven't got, mine has not worked in several days, so I have to get the sigil, so I have to go to the regular Dark Ether. I thought about doing like the season 1. I thought it was on the outside. The season 1 and just grabbing a sigil from there and seeing if that made a difference.
See that thing on your attack map? Help us collect a piece of him. We'll find new buddies.
Let's move.
But it was interesting playing with the VPN though. Like it was so the I'm not gonna name the one that I use because I don't want people to think I'm like promoting it or anything like that. Like 'cause honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it was for educational purposes or anything like that. It was just out of curiosity. Like honestly, just curiosity. Nothing more than that. Not letting me use the crystal. Drop some of these in a minute.
Driving.
Let's go to the orange and do one of these. I almost have enough for Pack-a-Punch 3, so hopefully when I do some of these in the orange zone, I'll get some sentries and maybe like self-revives. Then that's just less that I have to buy when I do go to the... I think like I need... I gotta kill like 15 of these mercenaries for the daily objective. So let me do that.
My bet is there's just pretty on a cache of equipment too. They posted
Hey, kill 15 mercenaries. Oh, the door is closed where I'm trying to open the fucker.
all clear.
Let's move.
Keep hitting these bastards hard until there's nothing left.
But anyway, so the VPN that I tried was kind of interesting. So it's a Warzone or Call of Duty specific VPN. So it only works on their server. So what I mean by that is like if you play another game and you use the VPN, you're still going to be like local. Or if you do like, you know, what's my IP address and you go to it, it's going to show like your real IP address and where you are. But when you go into Call of Duty, it's different. So I tried it in Taiwan. That's one of the 5-star locations or whatever you want to refer to them as. One of the areas they consider to be like easy lobby. So I tried it there. And when you go into your settings, like I can show you here, like you come into settings, you go to account network, you go to network info, it'll show you where you're located at. Like it'll show you, like it'll give your location away. Like it'll tell you, hey, this is your IP, you're in Taiwan, or you're in New England, like, you know, I live in Vermont, you're in Vermont. Like, whatever. Not for much longer though, I'm actually moving. A few more weeks. Just want to check these to see if they have maybe like a sentry or no. But I mean, yeah, it actually worked. Like, you know, like I said, the lobbies were easier, but they weren't necessarily better. Or no, I think it's hard to explain. Like they were better, but not better, like in the sense where you're gonna drop 50 kills in a game. I mean, yeah, I could drop. I only played 4 games, I think, something like that. I didn't play that many games. Maybe 5 games.
Merc's called in a helo. Watch out, mate.
I played like a couple to make sure that it worked, then recorded the video, and the very first game, like I said, I only got 4 kills and died. I was like, well, I don't really want to use this for the game, but I did record it and have it in there. And then at the end of it, I gave my thoughts, and I did mention that the first game I only got 4 kills, and when I edited it, I showed like me shooting and it being like, invisible bullets. Just, I'm getting hit markers, but I'm not doing any damage. But I'll probably upload. I gotta finish editing it because, like I said, I had like a few gameplay, did a little bit of talking, talked a little bit about it. So it's kind of long with all the. I mean, you figure games are 20 minutes or so, something like that, give or take. But like there were some like you could tell like some of the people, and I don't even know if necessarily Taiwan, is that considered like a poor country? I didn't think that it was. I thought it was. I didn't think it would be considered like a poor country.
I'm driving.
But I don't know. Don't know enough about it to say whether what it is. I know they're good at baseball. Like the Taiwanese are really good at baseball. Like that is the extent of my knowledge for Taiwan. And also, like China doesn't like Taiwan. Like that's my extent of Taiwanese knowledge. I think it was South Park that they had the joke about Taiwan.
Drone vehicle. Commandeer it.
And they're just begging to be off the key.
Let's move. Zombie kill.
Watch the sky. There's an helicopter on your tail.
I think it's crazy too, like how many people get upset about stuff like that. Like, here's the thing, like, if someone is, whatever, streaming and they're using a VPN to get easier lobbies so that their gameplay is more entertaining or whatever, like, I don't understand why anyone would get mad about it. Like, personally, it has no bearing on my life. It has no bearing on my, like, they're not cheating me out of anything. Like, you can't, like, be like, oh, I'm streaming and got 4 people because, you got some guy using bot lobbies, he's got like 3,000 people because people think he's good, but I'm better than him. But, like, the thing with, like, stuff like that is people watch streamers or, like, the popular ones for the entertainment value, not so much for the majority of them. I'm not saying everybody's the same. I'm just saying, for the most part, you're watching someone stream because they are entertaining or they're interesting or they have something interesting to say about, something, whatever it may be. God, the weapon swapping is so friggin' slow, man.
I'm driving.
I think I'm good. I think I just need to do one more mission here. I'll do this one,
Deliver cargo contract.
and then I'll try to go on the Dark Ether. See if it works. I mean, I haven't even been able to play Zombie since like the 2.5 patch has come out. It's literally, I've failed every time, like either the game has crashed and then it takes everything, it takes my sigil. And I'm not the only one. I've seen, oh man, like the COD updates, Twitter, the one like the one that's associated with Call of Duty, you know, they post about like the update and people are like, oh, fix this, fix this. My game keeps crashing. I lost all my sigils and my double XP tokens and this, that, and the other. Like, people are mad about it. And rightfully so. That's a clutch ass.
Let's move.
Clutch ass self-revive right there. Because I probably honestly only need the 2. Oh, I have 3, I think. I have 3, I'm good. Just need some sentries. I'm good. As long as it works. I'm good.
Get that garage opened up. We don't want to hang around.
Energy mask going up. I'm driving.
Yeah, I don't understand what people get mad at people for. I mean, I can understand you get mad at someone using like an aimbot or a cheat that he's streaming. I can understand that. Someone using a VPN, something, like I said, I do think it's cheating, but like, I don't care what someone does. Like, it has no bearing on my game. Like, when I'm playing a game, you know, someone that's using something like that doesn't take anything away from me or detract from my gameplay, my experience, my pastime, my fun, my enjoyment, whatever.
Let's move.
Alright, we should be good now. Let me go fill this up at the gas station, and then I'm gonna go in the red zone. Oh, actually, I need to go to a buy station. We got one right here. I'm gonna fill the car up first, and go. Hey, actually, I'll just go to the buy station. Just hoping I don't run out of gas.
Give us an aid.
I think I'm good. I want to do this though. I want to equip that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's all I really need. Probably don't even need that, to be honest. Just makes it easier.
I'm driving.
Hopefully it doesn't crash though. You know, if it does, I don't know. Like on PC, it doesn't crash like Steam or anything like that. I don't know on PlayStation. So if my stream ends, it's not me, it's the game. Like, 'cause I'm streaming just off the PC. I mean, off my PlayStation. Okay, what did I hit there? Wow. Invisible walls and shit. Now, what do we got going on up here? Holy shit. Took their truck. I left them one. Hopefully this isn't the one the chopper's chasing. Oh no, 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 no. I should have bought fucking plates.
Strike team has reached target coordinates.
Look, 196 ping off the rip. Now, here's the thing. When it crashes, I'm playing solo. So I don't understand what matchmaking is for. Match is about to begin. So far, so good. Didn't crash. Launching. Countdown. This is when it crashes, when it gets to 0. Let's see. So far, so good. I don't think I've even got this far before. Or in the last few days. Yeah, we're here. Alright. Let's do it.
Boss Moy, it is good to see a friendly face. Our priority is to find a way out of this accursed place. But there are Terminus forces trapped nearby.
It's Vault Patrol. I know you're out there. We're going to have to work together. I propose
plans. Get the ACV to its coordinates. Elected, then come find me.
It's a gas mask. Something it was like a fucking Easter egg or something. Like I'm looking for like the button and shit like underneath it. Don't really need this on here, but I have so many of them, I might as well use it, right? I forgot to get Pack-a-Punch 3, oh fuck. I don't know how much that's going to affect the end boss, but I have enough sentry guns. I can only use 3 of them, I think, but should be okay. Completely forgot about the Pack-a-Punch. Actually, I need to get some ammo right here.
Failure. Shut it down.
Yeah, definitely not as clutch as it is with Pack-a-Punch 2 for sure. I don't know why I brought the Scorcher. I was thinking that I'm so used to the other one where you have the sigil, where you got to get to like the top of the mall and shit. Let's do this. No, I think I'd rather have the place. There is a, it's down here. If I can grab it real quick. Yeah, go back up here. It, refills the gas mask. I don't think there's anything else over here. Or there might be one. Reminds me of like Alien or something. Man, I hope Ridley Scott finishes the rest of the Alien series. I want to see some more of David. Or should I say David Swan? Alright, there's two more somewhere. Right here's one. And there's one more somewhere. Not here. I kind of got turned around when I jumped down to fill the gas mask up. Normally I don't do that. Normally I just go on the path. Oh, that's it right there. I see it.
Thanks for the assist. Didn't think you'd make it. There's more deadbolt shit out there. See if we can get that device power, maybe get our ass right.
like a big boy coming up. Honestly, if you need to kill disciples, manglers, mimics, it's honestly the best place to pack a punch 3 is fairly easy. Need some ammo here. Shit, I need some armor plates. They didn't give me a sigil. That kind of sucky. super sucky. Oh well.
You've got some explaining to do. You're hurt.
I have had worse.
I don't doubt it. Or I wouldn't have to if your file
The
wasn't a
I mean, at least it didn't crash. Although I didn't get the
keys. Breaking the locks on a few cold case
sigil.
CIA
Like I wanted the
files from a
sigil.
CIA terminal, not exactly
I don't
a
know.
challenge.
I
You're
thought
making
you
a mess
almost
of it.
always got a sigil out of here. I don't know. Maybe I got to do like a mission in the red zone. I guess I bring Pack-a-Punch 3 for that.
You were part of Requiem.
Yes.
What happened to them?
I
Maxis
got my
sacrificed
M.2
herself
storage. I
for
got my video card installed in my main PC. Now my streaming PC, I'm still waiting for the mounting bracket for my M.2. I don't have the little riser and the screw so that it not just flopping around. And then I need the RAM for that still.
Still here, am I not, Dr.
But
Jensen?
I have my old video
I am still
card
fighting.
and my
Here's
old
the thing. You
SATA
shouldn't be.
drives
That was
still
13
in my
years ago,
gaming
and look at
PC.
you.
And I'm gonna take my new video card out
Good
and
genes.
Oh,
put
that's
my
a
old one
crock,
back
and you
in
know it.
there, and
What was
whatever.
the focus of Requiem's Ethereum
Or I may
research?
just connect the SATA devices back, not worry about it.
Perhaps when the outbreak is contained,
But what I want to do is I want to do a clean install on the M.2 storage,
If that's how you want
and
to
the
play
only
it.
thing I'm going to install on there is
If you won't help me, I'll find
Blizzard.
my own answers.
the launcher for this game, Steam, for because I play Warzone on this sometimes. But I have Elden Ring. I have a bunch of games. I'll probably just install just Elden Ring, and then just this on there. Probably No Man's Sky, and maybe one or two games. Man, this is bugged out again. But then I'll just install like my IT software for my Corsair stuff, Discord. I think that's going to be it. I don't think I'm going to install anything else on the PC, and I'm not even going to install Chrome. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my other drives on there that have all the stuff. So what I'll do is I'll disconnect or disable the M.2 device. That way it's not on there. And then like when I want to boot with all my other stuff or whatever, I can just swap, what device I boot or whatever, in the BIOS. I can just disable it, enable it, whatever. I think I need to get 15 sniper kills. I want to get this weapon on this account. I haven't done it yet because I haven't been playing on it. I've been playing on my other accounts, playing Warzone and stuff. Oh, look, I need one more containment level for 40. At least it's working. I was up to like almost to here. Then it was like bugged out. I think like if you used here's a few changes that I think would make the game make zombies a lot better. Okay, one, your tack knife, your scorcher, whatever. If you exfil with it, you should get to keep it, just like any other weapon in the game. Because here's the thing, you can't earn those weapons like in game. There's no way to get them in the game. Like you can't get the ether blade in the game. Like if I can go get a ray gun or whatever. I mean, I don't know if the mystery box drops. I know the mystery box drops the scorcher, but like the ether knife, it doesn't drop that. So maybe the scorcher, okay, you don't keep that. But like your ether blade, you should definitely keep that as your lethal. When you exfil, you should definitely keep that. Like I don't care. Like that is something you should keep. Your golden armor, I think like once you earn that and if you apply it and whatever, I say like if you like if you die, obviously you lose it, or maybe if you get knocked a handful of times, maybe say 5 times, then yeah, it goes away. But I think like when you exfil, you go back in the game, they could put it right there. Like you have the 3-plate armor vest in orange, and they can change the color of it to whatever purple to let you know you have whatever, or yellow like to let you know you have golden armor plates. You should definitely keep that. I think that makes a much more fun experience for everyone. Obviously, the cooldown timers gotta go. I mean, as an example, like this 3 days to cool down, like, is friggin' crazy, man. Like, that is just crazy for this stuff. The dog bone, I don't think you should leave with the dog bone, but I don't think there should be cooldown timers for any of this stuff. Like, I don't know. I think, like, let's say you use it and the cooldown timer starts at, say 12 hours maximum. But let's say if you go in and you use it after you craft it, and while you're using it, let's say you do 10 missions, then I think, maybe it knocks 5 hours off of it. And then if you exfil, it knocks 3 hours off of it. And if you do something else, like there should be a way for when you leave out of the game after playing to get it back to zero. I think that makes a much better game. Or they need to put something in the game like, we have the mystery box for this stuff. So you put something in the game where we can earn these, whether it's Easter eggs, whether we need to go get 3 items to unlock them in the game before we go to the Dark Ether, something to where we can unlock them and get rid of the cooldown timer. Just my opinion, I think that just makes a much better overall user experience for zombies. There's definitely something that I want to see. Obviously, increasing the stash space is something that definitely should be in the game. We definitely need to rethink this because this is just not it's not a good system. Like having all this stuff right here, and then for what? Like, yeah, I have all this stuff and I can only have 10 items. I don't know. To me, it's just nah. Uh, yeah. What do they have new event? What do I need for the event? I guess we see. I don't know anything about Warhammer. I played like the mobile version on my iPad years ago. I like that though. The Psych Out Stun Grenade. That looks cool. That's kind of cool. I mean, that looks cool, but I wouldn't use it. I like the loading screen, and I definitely like the weapon. The weapon that's a must-have. But like, I don't know anything about Warhammer, so I don't know. Like, okay, I mean, she looks cool. These ones look cool. Honestly, I'd rather have this. Give me the noodles. Give me the ramen noodles, bro. Look at the clip with the ramen noodles in there. Like, I don't have the COD points on this account. Something that I would definitely buy. One thing I don't like is that they're paywalling this, like making you buy two, uh, two bundles in order to get the girl. Like, I don't know. They've been doing that a while. I mean, I guess 16, 18, what is that, like 3,400? I mean, I remember they put the tweet out said, "Oh, we didn't mean to list the item for the 3,400," and now essentially it's 3,400. Remember they did this a few weeks ago? Like, I remember like Charlie Intel and like all these places were like, "Oh, it's now the most expensive bundle in COD history." So now what do? They just, oh yeah, you buy both of them and you get the girl for 3,400 COD points. And the irony of that, and they tried to say, oh, it was a misunderstood, it was a typo. It's supposed to be 2,400. Yeah, right. And why did they do 29% off? Just do 30, bro. Put that shit at like 1650 or whatever it is. Like, it's crazy. I don't even know how I got 290 points. I don't know. Anyway, let me see what I need here for these. So this is Prestige Master. This is zombies. So I need to purchase 10 legendary weapons at wall buys. Got to go to the red zone for that. So I need to do 9 more. 25,000 essence in a single game. Really the only way to, there's really only 2 ways to do that. The first way is to get someone that has a tombstone with the essence that'll drop it for you, and then you just go buy a bunch of stuff at the buy station, or you just do mission after mission after mission and then spend the money. Like, you know, I don't know, not that hard, but whatever. Right here, get 10 headshots, 10 crit kills without reloading with a handgun 20 times. So you got to get 200 headshots without reloading, more or less. Well, 10, then you can reload. The It's not the Renetti. The other gun is really good for that because it has a big clip in it. Whoops. And then the last but not least is capture 50 object. Nope, I've already done all these. So basically just have like 3 left. Got to do the pistol ones, which that's easy. I can knock that out like next time I play. And the zombie challenge right here, 25. I could do that too. Like this one right here is kind of annoying because you got to buy 10 weapons. But that's a lot of money though off the wall back. Because I don't know. I think are the weapons 10k, 10,000 essence. I don't remember what they are. But you got to do 10 of those, which is not really hard. I mean, you run 3 missions and then go into the red zone, buy a weapon, and go. You got to make sure the weapon's red though. And containment level, my next one, start with 2,500 essence. You know, when I first seen this, I thought that it like stacked. Like I thought it was like 5,000, 7,500, 9k, 10k, 10.5. I was like, oh, that's gonna be awesome. You start off with like 10,500, and then you get all these discounts right here, 20% off this, 50% off this. Perk machine, armor plates. I like starting with the 5 armor plates. That's super helpful. This right here is a big. This is clutch right here too. I mean, 30% bonus on contract. So usually you get 3,000. Now you'll get 3,900. So I mean, you know, you do 3 contracts. That's almost like doing 4 because you're getting 2,700. You're getting 900 and then times the 3, you know, 2,700. So that's like, you know, that's huge. Um, 50% off mystery box. This one is kind of meh because mystery box only costs 900 essence, but you're getting it for 450. But I mean, 900 essence isn't even that much. You go do one mission, say you do like an escort mission with a tank or whatever, you know, you're gonna get like 4,500 on average. You know, usually around close to 5, sometimes under. So I say 4,500, and I mean, you can basically just buy the mystery box till it disappears. And 20% off Pack-a-Punch cost. I mean, okay, I respect it, but eh. I think I'm done. It was a short stream today. I just wanted to go in there and see if it worked. You know, I mean, that's why I put the title 5 days without it working, and it did finally work. So I don't have any complaints about that. You know, it did work. Surprised we haven't added another character. I got to get all my operators back up. Like all of them are down bad. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.